Did you guys watch Raw? Who's writing this show? How is it possible to feel so many emotions in one segment? This whole Edge and Randy Orton thing was absolutely fantastic. I feel like I'm 6 years old again watching Raw in 2006. Emotional, marquee, shocking, sad. Oh boy, who's writing this show? Did they really hire Primo to write Monday Night Raw? King Primo? Monday Night Raw is weird. One day you're asking why the hell are you watching this crap, and the other week you cannot wait for the next episode. Look people, I know that it was kinda sad that instead of Edge we didn't get Primo or Vladimir Kozlov or one of the dicks, but it's still kinda cool, you know? Speaking of impossible, if Edge is back, can we get this beautiful championship back as well? I miss you, baby.
You're a brother to me, you're family to me. Welcome home.
Welcome back to another episode of Greatness of Raw. You don't need to test me for wellness policy. I'm positive because it was a very good show. I'm okay, I'm not kidnapped, everything is fine. Yes, I'm being positive about Monday Night Raw. By the way, can we stop with the negative positive talk? Can you call me honest or something? Because I'm just telling you how it is. This episode was great. As weird as it is to say, that was one of the greatest Monday Night Raw endings I have ever seen. But let's start from the beginning of the show. We got Drew McIntyre, the Royal Rumble 2020 winner. My man got emotional. It was unbelievable. Of course, he's now a full babyface, which is... I don't know how I feel about it, but remember people, he's facing Brock Lesnar. Of course, he's going to be a babyface. He also said that he's not the kind of person to keep dragging, so he revealed that he will face Brock Lesnar. Of course, he thanked the fans, he's happy, he cannot believe that he's main event in WrestleMania. You get the point, it was pretty cool. But we got the answer, Drew McIntyre is facing Brock Lesnar. It was obvious, I'm not shocked, and that's the way it should be. Now, the only issue I have, which is not even an issue, that's actually a good thing, but I'm really worried that he's not gonna win the championship. Imagine the disappointment. I know that wrestling is not about giving the fans what they want all the time, but please, one more time, give us what we want. Drew McIntyre needs to win the championship. He's the only believable guy to beat Brock Lesnar. And don't tell me Drew McIntyre is going to lose at WrestleMania, but at Crown Jewel or something like that, he's gonna win the championship. No, please. Drew McIntyre says that he wants to fight right now. Who's ready for some claymores? We got the OC, like these two could beat Drew McIntyre, but that was actually fine. We got Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows arguing who's going to face Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre said, I'm a wishmaker. Both of you can fight me. So during the match, dude, I don't remember them landing a good shot at Drew McIntyre. Like, Drew McIntyre buried the crap out of these two. Of course, it's not gonna hurt the reputation. First of all, they're already buried, long time ago. But second of all, it makes Drew McIntyre look strong. That's what the guy needed. So he beats the crap out of him. We got a couple of claymores. Drew McIntyre wins. LOL. I love this 3-2-1 gimmick. Man, Drew needs to win. Drew McIntyre needs to win. Such a career. Fired in 2014, back in 2016 or something like that, or 17, wins the Royal Rumble match. Look at the past Royal Rumble winners. It looks kinda unbelievable. But after the match, we got Brock Lesnar, we got an F5, and I was kinda shocked that Brock Lesnar was actually on the show. That honestly really shocked me. So this rivalry is great. I'm invested. This WrestleMania, to me personally, already looks better than the previous one. Even though the WrestleMania 35 was absolutely unbelievable. I liked one of my favorite WrestleManias. This one, so far, of course, a lot of things can change. Right now, it seems like it's going to be better. Which is, man, I don't remember being this excited about wrestling. Probably when AEW, kicked off. But man, I'm so glad that the excitement is back. We got Rey Mysterio versus MVP without his signature entrance. I don't know why. You know what, people? That was actually a pretty cool match. I didn't expect anything from MVP. I don't remember him in the WWE that much, I never really cared about the guy. I was watching Raw instead of SmackDown because Raw was not on television, and once I got the internet, I just never really followed his career. But he's actually pretty good. I was actually surprised. It was a decent match. I don't know why MVP lost, and I don't really understand the finish. Maybe it was botched, but I gotta give credit to MVP. He knew what to do. He was quick with it, so he sold 619 to the back. Looked kinda weird, but also pretty creative, I guess. So Rey Mysterio won the match. Don't know why, don't really care, but it seems like MVP signed a contract, which is kinda good, Man, it's 2009 all over again. We got Alistair Black versus Kenneth Johnson, aka a random jobber. He wins the match. And then he basically said that he's not gonna ask for anyone to knock on his door anymore. It was a mistake. Yeah, no joke. He's done waiting, and now he's going to be the one who's going to knock on the door. He didn't say that, but you get the point. I have no idea who's gonna be Alistair Black's WrestleMania opponent. Who could it possibly be? Like, honestly, maybe Seth Rollins? That would be a great match. And hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm right. We got Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy in the ring, and this is what I liked about the promo. Seth Rollins basically said that, Drew McIntyre is going to win the match, and people are going to turn on him anyway, just like they turned on me, or something along those lines. But basically, I like that because it makes sense. People really did turn on Seth Rollins. Can you blame us? You really cannot, with the tweets, with the way he was being booked. It was boring. Anyway, we got Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. Seth Rollins actually suggested a tag team titles match, which was kinda weird. And Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens basically said, we know that AOP are hiding somewhere. But Seth Rollins actually proved that they are in the locker room. So, I don't understand why would they actually propose that match. Wow, I don't get Seth Rollins, but I actually like it. Very unexpected. So, the Viking Raiders attacked the AOP backstage. We got the Tag Team Championship match, and it was actually a pretty cool match. I liked it. Now, I knew that Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens are not gonna win the match, but I would have no problem with it at WrestleMania. So maybe that's another possible WrestleMania match. The only issue is, we have over 2 months left until WrestleMania, and I don't know if this storyline is going to be interesting enough to keep going up until WrestleMania. Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins barely win the match, and they retain the tag team titles. Then we got Humberto versus Andrade for the United States title. That was another pretty cool match, a rematch from the Royal Rumble kickoff show. So I still didn't care, Andrade won the match he actually lost the match because he was about to lose. But Zelina Vega interfered, he got disqualified, so he retained the title even though he lost the match. Humberto got mad, we got Hammerlock, and that looked pretty nasty. And I've heard rumors that Andrade actually got suspended. What's gonna happen with the United States title? It seemed like he was a great champion, the title meant something, and now it's possibly going to be just over. I don't know what's gonna happen. Then we got a very weird Charlotte Flair promo. She bragged some more, and she didn't reveal who she's going to face. She's going to face a champion. Yeah, thanks for wasting our time, Charlotte. The Kabuki Warriors interrupt. Asuka talked something. Charlotte responded with something. We got the match. Pretty cool. A bit too long in my opinion, but Charlotte Flair won the match because Asuka got disqualified because, Kairi Sane jumped from the top rope. Many disqualifications tonight. It's either Bayley versus Charlotte or Charlotte versus Becky. Hopefully something is going to change before WrestleMania because this looks bad. Very, very, very bad. Mojo cut a promo boasting how he's actually defending the championship in the ring. And he introduced us to Riddick Moss. Okay. We got Mojo Rawley versus No Way Jose. That was very fast. Oh, look, it's R-Truth who won the championship, but then he lost the championship. 24/7 title stuff was fun. Now it's bad. It got boring very quickly. And that's mostly because they run out of ways to make it unique, to make it look original, to make it look fun. Now it's the same crap over and over again. I love R-Truth, but there's so much more potential with the championship. R-Truth could do so much more fun stuff other than dressing up as someone else and winning the championship. Oh, look, it's R-Truth. It's boring, it's bad. It was fun for 2 times, now we need something else. Oh boy, why are you doing this to me? We got Lana versus Liv Morgan. Oh man, why? Please no more of this, please. Oh my. Anyway, Liv Morgan ends up winning the match. Eric Rowan beats another jobber. I don't even care anymore. Please just end this. It was a big night, big Raw. I thought he's going to reveal who's in the cage. At this point, I don't even care. And of course, we got the rated R superstar Edge. He makes his entrance, very emotional. He's happy. He explained, why he's back. He started feeling better and he decided to take the chance. We got a bunch of You Deserve a Chance. Man, it was good. I'm sure you've seen it. I don't need to explain. But oh boy, I loved every single second of it. It still sounds unbelievable. Edge is back. Can you believe that? Randy Orton interrupts out of nowhere. They hug, which was also very emotional. What happened before the spot, that was all real. What Randy Orton said right here was all real. They were rated RKO tag team partners, and Randy Orton actually confessed that he had, a destructive personality, which is true, we all know that. Randy said that when he was younger, there was one guy who pulled his hand out of a hole years ago. It was Edge. You can even hear the emotion in Randy Orton's voice. It's weird, man, dude, that was tough. Especially because it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton showing emotion, real emotion, is kinda weird. That was almost like seeing Brock Lesnar cry. Awesome stuff right here, man. This whole thing, I'm going to rewatch that. I really need to. And then Randy Orton suggested that they should reunite the rated RKO. Just to give you an idea, this is my favorite tag team of all time. Evolution is my favorite faction, rated RKO is my favorite tag team. They basically agree on it, I guess. People popped. And I was like, okay, we're getting Randy and Edge in a tag team, possibly a tag team match at WrestleMania. I'm fine with it. I'm all for it. Maybe, Edge or Randy Orton is going to turn heel later down the line. And it's like, bam, we got an RKO. I was shocked. So many emotions. Like I've said, I felt like a kid watching Randy and Edge, 2 of my favorites growing up. And, dude, after crying, you go to this, and it's shocking. Then it's sad because it's also scary. Yeah, that's another emotion. It was also scary because Randy Orton had his steel chair, and he used it. Oh boy, he used it. And then he was about to do something that, man, I was like, they're really not that stupid to do the spot. They cannot do the spot. Thankfully, they didn't, which actually showed interesting, personality of Randy Orton, which is something we're gonna talk about just a little bit later. But then we got this spot right here. So Randy Orton ended up hitting him with a steel chair to the head, or maybe to the neck, you can say. Anyway, he did that. But it felt like he felt remorse. Like Randy knew that what he's doing is actually wrong. He should not be doing this. And I want to know the reason why. I want to know why Randy Orton attacked Edge. Was it only because of the Royal Rumble elimination? Because during the Royal Rumble, it didn't really seem like Randy Orton cared that much that he got eliminated. Yes, he was, angry, but he was like, okay, whatever. I got eliminated. It is what it is. I don't get it. I know there's a story, back in 2010, but they didn't use the story for John Morrison and The Miz, which is also funny. Miz and Morrison, Edge and Randy Orton, all of that stuff is back. It's crazy, man. Raw and SmackDown is crazy. This storyline is going to be something else. This storyline had so much potential. I cannot wait for the next episode of Raw. Like, can you believe that crap? It became a job to review wrestling. Now I'm just happy to sit right here and talk to you guys about what happened. By the way, if you watch this segment, just the thought of, I was thinking, at least one person is watching that segment and thinking, I wonder what the Great One thinks about it. I cannot wait for the review. Like, that's so special to me, that's so awesome. Some people actually care what I have to say about it. Many of you guys know I'm a huge fan of Edge, huge fan of Randy Orton, so it's wild. It's crazy. But anyway, people, what a segment, what a moment. Thank you for your support. Wrestling is interesting again, at least for a while. It's WrestleMania season, so it's going to be a lot more easy to make videos for me. Thank you for watching the video. I would give this Raw 9 out of 10. We did get a couple of cool things. I am interested in the stories, and the ending gets 10 out of 10. One of the greatest Monday Night Raw endings I have ever seen. Unpredictable, emotional, shocking, got me invested. WrestleMania is looking nice. People, this is awesome. Thank you for watching the video. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.